Do it, Aloy. This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you do as you wish.
Touchy. Must be something big going on. Most of the village is
still
moving
have
towards that
Aratak to
smoke.
guide us. We suffered a great loss, but we must trust Aratak.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy, take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they marched their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Vanur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, so if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess.
What is it about the Banuk you can't...
Well, everything...
Seems like they don't have much of a choice.
A land cold enough to crack teeth. Oh, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak, and they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. The shaman's not gonna... The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be, or it could be because they all got indigestion. But Aurea's not around to explain.
Is Aratak a renowned...
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more. But know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route. Then he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort...
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get... Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain, and all well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shaman...
You said you've lived out here for...
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through. We could really put this place on the map. Or...
We?
Me. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and...
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the eastern...
We?
Me and my daughter... my assistant. Barge. Say...
Women?
No. Look for...
I want to know more about this day.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rasps. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those. But I do know where you could find her apprentice.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me
Bear the
more about
Daemon's
Aurea
mark.
or Thunder's drum.
I've never seen such
Maybe
power.
worth a shot.
The DUNE's work is strange, but...
I didn't think Portugal could withstand it at first, but then we found dead hunters. Our hunters already compete with the other world.
You seem sad, stranger.
Yes. A sudden deluge. I'm Lowlai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could.
So Deep Din is a...
Yes. pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the... I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly, of course, if the waters don't recede. What's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was... There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place?
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent? Deep down, silenced by rising waters.
No interest. Living machines are what's important to the hunt.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a weak...
Forgive me, my chieftain.
But this will not be an attempt. It must...
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander.
There are other Weraks and...
Yes. The village has its own life. After the war ended, it sprang up. Perhaps it will last. Until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from...
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face... But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when a few of my old warriors remained with me.
You're set on going back?
I put my work...
Even with the risks?
The risk of what? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads...
Well, I guess...
Good.
Right.
I've never seen a machine.
Okay, I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines. I've got to find Aurea. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north. This grapes. Warmth feels like out here.
Outlander, wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave. Shaft in the snow. Within it, find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a ray. That's all I can tell.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave.
Don't bother hunting cones. You can't.
These youngsters are too careless. The cloth always comes out splotchy and uneven.
charge of commanders.
May the sun grant you a portion of its wisdom, young huntress.
Once again leads the hunters.
May the sun grant you a portion of its wisdom, young huntress.
I work all day.
What brings you Karja so far from your...
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress.
My boss said he lost another caravan of machines last week. Docked my
least you don't
wages
put on airs.
again. If you knew.
Sorry, I have no news that would interest you.
We've lived under the same sun all this time. Imagine that.
Halana Khan Kadish. Wow.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully... Not too far. A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? They were built to last, encased in ice. That fell a long time ago. The scavengers had just gotten started. should scan the Tallneck. See how deep the damage goes. The Banuk were protecting it. This Tallneck was probably holy to them. Anything my focus could reveal. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head. Keep quiet now. Saving these for the trail. There's frost between my teeth. That's it. I'm already gone. Rare part. Well, it seems intact. Bottlenecks are built tough. Get it while I can. Tall next part. It's heavy. They go on forever. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, I'm right. I just need to get the power flowing through again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground. Not high enough to make the jump anymore. I need to find a new spot. All right. Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.